Okay, hi guys. So we are going to be doing a peephole chevron. And the reason I picked this, I don't usually do a chevron stitch. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's just something that I haven't worked with a lot. So what I thought we would do is challenge ourselves to do this. I know several people that make these types of stitches. And I mean, I almost did the granny chevron, and then there was a bobble one, but I thought because it is something that I'm not familiar with, we would just do the peephole one. And you can see why it's called that. I am using a larger hook than required. I think it's a 6.5, because I wanted to give myself a little bit of easeway to working these stitches. Sometimes if I'm doing a new stitch and I'm doing it with a smaller hook, it just seems to be a little bit more difficult, not challenging. I don't mind being challenging, but it could be difficult to get the hang of it. So we are going to use that. And I can either use the same color, or I could switch it out for a blue that we've been using. And that might be good with this, because I don't think it matters which one. So let's do that. I think this is a little bit, it's good for the hook I'm using. So we're going to change from the cream to the blue. I was going to use the cream, but I'm just going to change that out. And for the chevron, of course, a lot of times I see this a lot for blankets, but it also can be used for scarves or wraps. And we're just going to use double crochet and chains. So let's go ahead and get started. And this is done in a multiple of 10 plus 3. Now, I'm going to change how I do this a little bit. I said before, I like starting, if it's a double crochet, if you chain, like from chaining 3, it's going to be my double crochet. And in this case, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the chain 3. I did it both ways, and I found out chaining 3, which is representing a double crochet, was easier on my return row than trying to do the double crochet. It made it, mine look a little bit wonky, and I know it takes practice, but for this purpose, we're just going to do it that way. I'm going to chain 20 plus 3, so I'm going to chain 23, and we'll just do that. You make it as long or as short as you want. 20 just gives it a better, you have to have it so long to get that V or chevron look. So here, I'm going to do that, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, I've chained my 3 after the 20, and I'm going to we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one we're going to do a double crochet. So this is chain 3 is counting as a double, and we put another double in there, and then we're going to make 3 more. So, whoops, where am I going with that one? Okay, so this shape is made by either adding 2 chains or skipping 2. And first off, we're going to skip 2. 1, 2, and in this one, we're going to start with another double crochet, of course, and we're going to make 4 in a row. Okay, so we have 4. Now we're going to chain 2. So that's our peak, and this is our valley, if you want to look at it that way. And then we're going to go straight in the next stitch here. Now we want another valley, so we're going to skip 2. 1, 2. We should be at the end of our row. And we end our row with 3 individual double crochets. In our last one, we're going to put 2 double crochets in the same space. So there's 1, 2. Again, we're going to do the chains. 1, 2, 3 is counting as our double crochet, and then we're going to put in a double crochet in this first space. So that's our 2 double crochets together, and then we're going to do 3 more to get side by side. And we're going to be skipping these 2, and we're going to put 4 more in a row together. The beginning and end of the rows, we end up with 5 double crochets, but in the middle of our work, we're going to do 4. Now there's the 3. Remember this 2, chain 2 in between? We're going to put 1 in there. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4. We're chaining 2, and we're going to put the next set in, another one into this chain 2, and then 3 more next to each other. Okay, so we're skipping the next 2, and we're not chaining in between these. I'm making the keyhole, and this row is the repeat row. This is what we will do the rest of our project. We're going to do 1 more together. Now the end, we are going to turn this over a little bit more. And we want to come in here and make a double crochet. I think I'm always going to struggle with those, but we're going to make a double crochet, 2 of them, and that gives us our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to chain 3 and just repeat that row. We're going to do it one more time together, and then make sure we have the shape we need. Remember, we're skipping these 2. We're making 4 in the 4th end, and remember, we're going to do 1 of them in our last of our 4 is in that chain 2. We're going to do chain 2 here, and then the next one is the first one we do is in that chain 2, and then 2, 3, 4. We're going to be skipping 2. These are the valleys. And we want to end with 2 double crochets. Double crochets, Kim. There we go. Alright, like I said, that's our the second row is our repeat row. And it's just a little bit smaller, but you can see, here's our little peekaboos. Peephole, rather, it's not peekaboos. And then we have our peaks and our valleys. Of course, as you get bigger, it'd be easier to see. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you're wanting to try that, this is a good beginner's try or on this stitch. And I will see you tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Bye for now.